abusua ya mamu akwababa akroma G you new to the channel bomoden so subscribe like videos no share and leave a comment miracles abuaji yeten and catch ye pa no den se bi tudwa about Bawumia na nado plans and the projects on the gu akwan so to say eba and the account Bawumia kwakwa ko capture so the northern region aye 582 projects physical physical projects or northern region in easy crowd the young kuti said the projects na Bawumia na nado edeba no said the simiti the young kuti miracles abuaji
about that there studio you know ebedin komo you read the discussion segment
how vulnerable they are,
yes,
in terms of this the infiltration of these insurgents, the risk level,
okay,
we are what's the poverty level, what's the level of infrastructure, okay, some communities in there say ne insurgency ka say omu bore manimu a at very high risk of receiving these insurgents and being exposed to them. Enti oko upper west region ya Laura Nandom Sisala East wa west wa east wa municipal Lambusi Japa Dafiama Busi Isa district Nadoli Kaliu and Sisala West district 11 mmd east oko Savannah Solatuna Kaba North Gunja Bole district northeast Gunja omoye 4 oko northern region 8 Sadarugu Tamale Tatale Sanguli district Karaga district Saboba Yendi Nanumba North ene Gushegu na fe oko Oti region Krachi East Krachi West Nkwanta North Nkwanta South oko Upper East region omoye 15 Boko Municipal, Pusiga, Binduri, Bogatanga Municipal, Bongo East, Tampane District, Garu, Kasina Nankana East, Kasina Nankana West, Talensi, Bogatanga East District, Boko West District, Nabdam, Busa South, and Busa North. 15 mmd DSA what upper is. Those upper is a dose of power. And that validates points and I mean make it say unsapa is washa omo ben Burkina pa e wo border na so pa na fe de what about northeast region almost 6 mmds Bunkurugu Yoyo das one East Mamprusi West Mamprusi Mampugu Mogdari and at Tripoli district omo form northeast district now so we be a Ghana pa we say ka say threat of infiltration of insurgency from Sahel. These actually are there's a special purpose vehicle that has been established to be able to drive the implementation of this project.
I know you're there.
Because don't forget to say, when you're business as usual, there's a real and present danger, there's a threat. And we want to ensure, say, there yedisika way and then actually yano a bit to me. And to local communities anymore, as we speak today, the districts have recruited who we call community facilitators.
Community facilitators.
434 of them.
District BIA will be.
District BIA will be. Several of them. 434 of them across the 48 districts. Abayama motorbikes. Omojuma ne say omodie. Only community no ye juma boom to ensure that this project is implemented on the ground efficiently and effectively. Then at the same time, no more community sensitization. It's a moment in a mo. Almost some 18 some essential a cansam. Yes, Remo. Nancy, no, then the coso. I mean, Ranty, we have a few women. Yes, they whom ye. Na, Moshana young baby. You know, so they are always interacting with the people and they are paid every month to ensure that these things are done. There's a project implementation unit at one kind. And there was zonal implementation unit and also what zones in into Kotamale bi wo ho uko Damongo bi wo ho uko Dambaya ebi wo ho uko northeast ebi wo ho uko upper west bebi ebi wo ho. There's an engineer there, your zonal engineer, your zonal coordinator, your social safeguard, your LED specialist. They are all to help to ensure say the implementation of the project will be very, very efficient, effective.
Would that not be we wasting part of the money in building bureaucracies in here?
No, what it rather does is building a speed system to ensure say we deliver this critical projects on time and efficiently. That is what it means. Because you see, generally, all the district assemblies and all the local government service, they have their day-to-day mandate.
Yes.
But this is a critical activity that needs to be done in a special way, within a special timeline, to ensure that we fight off a threat. Ever. Because I know you don't know when insurgents are coming. And see, it is really important, say, there's a focused group that is working to ensure that this is delivered on time. It is not being done without the communities. And so Makacho said there are community facilitators. And at the district level, 10 of the critical staff at the district level have also been trained. So they be plugging in. And projects, and also I'm making funds and resources available to the district assembly to coordinate the implementation of this project. But think about it. This year, Endra, the Omampeni Abedeche, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, a category for 582 projects. 582.
And that's also cool.
Yes, physical project. Early Dinumayo. Local economic development, the Anokramaye. We have 582 physical projects. So you can imagine. So it's very important, say, whilst technical people know what district level about their day-to-day activities, no more implementing project they have a dedicated technical backstopping team almost to deliver it with speed and efficiency.
Is this an admission, sir, in the 48 district not just assemblies now over the year, because we projects now we can even physical infrastructure project. These are projects that or say assemblies need to make as part of their normal way admission. Say assemblies need share that in these districts.
Obi, and yes, almost share but the enormity of the need, there is no way assemblies no be to me meetings I need way within that space. That you can want to. I'll give you an example.
Okay.
Share BBT said Laura Municipal 4.6 million and I feel on Saka on project.
From Soko, no?
From Soko, 4.6 million. This year, people. Wouldn't how much common fund that Laura Municipal averagely in a quarter? 250,000.
2.5 billion.
250,000. Yes. And to 250,000 times 4, which is a year, no?
Yeah.
Only 1 million average. Districts, no? Ghana, no? Average. Only 1 million Ghana cedis.
To do everything they have.
We'll be how much a 6-unit classroom block cost.
Yeah, saying
but number 1.2, 1.3.
It is no best swallow.
Want to mean see bar kumpo. One want to mean see one shakra want to mean see bar kumpo. So I just one shakra want to mean see bar kumpo. And see, sometimes we need to also understand that in terms of delivery of development, it requires resources, and it depends on how much resource the community has. And
the argument has been made. A miracle said the capping policy is probably to blame for sa amount a year called district.
Not necessarily. Obi here, $150 million. Over the buy a cities one, do you know how much it is? Calculate it against your national budget. Can I say, saying it's a big deal, and we are talking about where Nukra is not solving all the problems there are in these communities. So our infrastructure gap, soon vis-a-vis the resources available, Obi, it is huge. And don't forget, say, once you are trying to catch up with the infrastructure delivery, you also have to do replacement and repairs.
Yeah.
It is a big deal. And then again, we are talking about districts that on their own, the local economy that is required before they will be able to generate internally generated funds to develop an air building. So a lot of them, I think you discuss it, I think air building, I think musicano. And the funny thing about Ghana, system, say the urbanized areas, municipalities and metropolitans, communities I'm telling you, communities rural districts in the communities because they internally generated resources why? Because I think all building the local economy, but over to say Adenta. Oba bi say was west. Oba bi say Accra Metropolitan Assembly. Omokra na bi among say communities in north no. Ono betumi raising more because he has a bigger local economy. Obetumi generate resources from it. So it's baby steps. So whilst we are waiting on this district to get to that level, to be raising resources, building the needed infrastructure, no, there is an urgent need for government to put in place mechanisms like this to intervene. Especially this one, if we allow them, that's infiltration is here, and then the effect on almost the effect is on the entire country, and so it's important say they are anchored to ensure say we build their resilience, no? Then they can.
May I share? Because him say my allocations to the various districts under this project, but the question that drops and it say we are in 2023. October next year election year. How do you convince Ghana for the way another election winning tool be and a buy akofaba will be implemented just for votes in the 5 northern regions?
The Beyonce she say kasa the Beyonce make say there is always time for the politics.
Yes.
And there is time for governance. And that when we get to the point of governance, we have to actually deal with governance. Now you do politics, near politics. This is an example of that. So community Niama Ekoso at the micro level, economy be you know. You're the macro economy, in one micro economy. At the micro level now, you're very close to the people. No, a lot of things are happening. This is not the only project going on across the country. It provided such critical interventions for the people. Let me put it on record. There are several of them. And until I come and say, let's separate the issues. Ghana is not Accra, Kumasi, and Tema. Ghana soon. Dynamics need different. Maybe Chrome dynamics are completely different from Lada de Kotupon. Inti Mbebia ye pese ye kasem. You can't in some macro level in area. We should come down to what is going on at the local level. This is a critical need. A idea here for the communities. And anything I buying a designing project, no, a 5-year project, no. Sanka for political purposes, and can be 1 year. Because you have a 12 next year, but it is 5 years. A project
5 years starting from when?
2022.
I shall say last year.
Yes, project we are started this year.
In the last year, on my project.
Last year, they are building all the architecture to anchor the project. Last year, November, and they started saying the trainings I've spoken about, community facilitators, community engagements. Don't forget, say the government just doesn't go and see ABC school there. There is a lot of community needs assessment done with the people. Now, they are almost a year sempano, yaji, and no any day a project na all those things have been going on. The training, the technical people, putting in place the architecture, putting in place the systems that would deliver the projects. That is what has been done over the period. What happened yesterday is that contractors are on the 582 sites working.
Contractors were sites.
Sikano create the court district in that.
From SA 150 million.
Yeah, the court that and then SA Laura for 4.6 million. Yeah, come on, Laura.
Meaning, say Laura Assembly now be awarded contract.
Yes. Omo contract. Omo contract. Omo they are sent to me catch say we had to train them. So the district assemblies advertised first of all omo community stream and community stream ko di nkomo e bi so mo say the any day ahano akwan no e ni say and omo prioritize projects no into community bi ho the needed projects na be 15 and 20 but this year e betuma 2. Now you are picking 2 prioritized projects. Assembly Nankasa aye ho engineering nyameneme with support from the technical team now. You're putting it together to support them. And we are assembly now advertising, which they did in the daily graphic. Interested service providers, akobede award the contract and a project take you off. As we speak, prepare to select priority projects for 2024. They will advertise that one as well. Service providers will go and bid. Then they will select service providers. We hear Jumana now assembly need raise certificate. Now assembly now there is no funding challenge with this project because as we speak, the entire money is available in the accounts.
Account of the various assemblies.
2 levels. The money has been drawn to government. Government has transferred the 2023
portion
of once they deliver and then they start the 2024 portion, then it's also sent to them.
And if for 5 years, no, 150 million a year for 5 years.
Yes. It's one more example. 2023, Laura, in 4.6 million.
Okay.
By 2024, they are getting 10.1 million Ghana cedis.
That is next year.
10,128,125. That's what they are using next year. Nobi, I can tell you, say, Opa, be your phone line and I've beside anybody in this country and say, this street bang, and in a year, when you have 10 million Ghana cedis on the year project, you don't have it. So it's a big deal for these districts. A game changer. And where are making where only the physical infrastructure component. Into this year and next year alone, no, Laura is getting close to our 15 million Ghana cedis. 15 million Ghana cedis to deliver infrastructure. Mimi DMCU. The entire 4 years I'm DMCU. Kasika minya yenyina say enfam boy kapem nota and do 4 million.
$4 million.
Ghana cedis. The entire 4 years. The entire 4 years. But Laura is getting that 4 million in a year. So you can imagine how much relief. Anything and ya na ankasa the overlord nankasa see from no nankasa tutu ne na kokate sword. And he said it in his speech. Say it's a big deal. And the difference between Soko and any other you can think of is that the money has been sent to the districts. And the money is available and sitting in the accounts of the districts. Enti when you my project no in the security between and I abandon it is not possible. The money is there.
But so we in a Laura municipal, for example, number of sub projects near in 2023 no 6.
Yeah.
And the allocation near 4.612 million Ghana cedis. But Nandomonso number of projects here 21.
Yeah.
Almost my location here 4.590 million Ghana cedis. Now the same amount, no, obi the 21 project, obi the 6 project.
Yeah, it all depends on the over there. Obia in the project. Obi 6 unit classroom block. Nebo any 3 unit classroom block. Ebo nyepe. Into obi oha o 3 unit classroom block be no. And I would the AC 6 unit classroom block back. Into it will amount to the same thing because the needs, no, are different. Obi oha or the sika 4 kilometer road. So I just say, until be one the Niskan project back home. So I just say, but what do the other 5? But no year project back home. And that tells you how community driven the project is. Into projects in your project, I can say, Munya 4 million to move and say, Debbie, I am more and some needs are communities in the one and a project in a quack survey that problem. And this is clear example to show you say it is a community driven project. Laura 4, maybe a 3 units classroom block. And Nandom 4, a 2 units classroom block. Until Laura Bay Minu, Nandom Bay Miensa, based on what they are doing. Obi the other second in our cry a certain critical road in that community. Obizu or yen so 50. So I just say, or yen so water systems on 50. Maybe I would do no AC chips compound Minu. It depends on the project. But
with the history as on mine, with how I assemblies and manage your friend is saying common fund there are quite assemblies you would find say one project a budget for projects no it be the same project 3 times 4 times how assemblies manage some of these funds no how are we sure so when a yet go on account no assemblies no will use them for the purpose for which the monies were transferred?
Obi, that's why you're setting up your friend is say technical backstopping. Into a buying a setting up a national project implementation unit, a zonal project implementation unit to ensure say once a mechanic na me cheche mu na opese afi don sent asiaba into omo odwuma omo ya
monitoring
Soko in the northern regions omo adwuma no omo ya monitoring omo ya supervision engineers wo ho safety people wo ho bibia bi wo ho accountants kra wo ho into omo are to ensure say omo behwe no ma monitor no ma make sure say sika na won saka no wo de ye de opɛ because we like we discussed earlier on no sa sika we no